guys, it's Egypt and welcome to another speed build. Yay! I'm so happy! Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that. But welcome to the speed build of the True Love Cafe. Cafe that I wanted to give it a homey, well homey. A home type thing. I guess you could say like a homey feeling. And I also wanted to give it a romantic aspect a little bit. And plus I think I made a club room for um I'm thinking about Eliza getting a new club. So yeah. Not much really to say from class, so I'm like really weird, but I wanted to get this recorded so I can render the video and get it up for you guys so you guys will be able to see this speed build, because it took me a long time to do this speed build. It took me a long time. Normally when I do builds, it takes me like 30 minutes, probably to an hour, because I'm really not, I really don't, I don't explore doing that much stuff. But this build, because of the way that the aspect is, it took me like almost close to 4 hours. So breaking it down to like 39 minutes was like amazing, because literally the footage was like 4 hours worth of footage. And it took a couple of days to even render that, because I live in the heat. So I live in New York City, where it gets real hot this summer, and this summer was no different. And I live with my mother-in-law for right now. Me and my husband are moving as soon as I finish my classes and I get my job and I save up enough. And but while we're not able to do that, we're staying at her house, unfortunately. So we're here, and this whole apartment is just run by one teeny tiny little fuse box. So I mean, when they turn on the ACs, everything's off. Like, this apartment is that old. So yeah, it took me a really long time to render the first part, like the first video, and then I rendered it all together because it breaks fraps. So it breaks it, so it doesn't make it one whole video if you record it for an hour or two. Like, I hate when I don't like when it does that, but I have to render it so it can all just be one. So that took a couple of days, and then on top of that, it was very frustrating. I almost pulled my eyes out, but I got the build done, and I have it up on the gallery, but I did not share it. Because at the time that I made this speed build, I did not have internet. Now I do, and now I'm gonna share it. But I don't know really too much about cafes. I mean, the only thing that's a cafe is like Starbucks. So I mean, when I built this initially, I thought of a big romantic Starbucks, but not taking the Starbucks layout, because here in the city all the Starbucks are like really small. It's in Manhattan. I live in Manhattan, so the Starbucks are really small, unless you go to 4th Street, I think, and then I think there's one on 14th Street where it's big. But that's pretty much the idea that I got. Right now I'm creating the bathrooms, and even though it was a pain in the butt to create, I got it done. I used all the same doors at one point, but I think later on in the video I do end up changing. I think so. So I'm putting all the lights in there and being hella repetitive, because I put the same lights in all the stores, all the stores. What the frick? All these stalls, the homemade stalls that I made that do work. I've tried them. They do work, and I'm pretty proud of the homemade stuff. I think this is a whole lot better than having to attempt to try to create your own stalls. Like, even in The Sims 3, there was a toilet where it was like, I don't know what it's for, but I think that came late night. Did that come late night, or was that base game? That might have been based on I'm just telling lies. I have no idea. But I think it came with late night along with the vampires and stuff. So right now I'm doing the sinks and mirrors for the lady room, and then I'm going to the male's room. And then after a while, I think I switch up the male um, bathroom to where I put the doors on the same side, and then the sinks are on opposite sides. So I think before I had the male, yeah, I had the male sinks on the side of the female door, and the reason I didn't like that, so I just decided, hey, let me change it. I'm the type of person that makes like last minute decisions. So if you see me making a last minute decision and you don't understand why I made the decision, just ignore it. It really didn't matter. It was only just a boy girl. But yeah. You guys will get to see this in action because I do visit it in part 13 of Get Together. I can't believe we're on 13. On part 13. Part 13. That's amazing. And 2, 13 is like an hour long because there's a lot of stuff that happened. But I wanted to get this rendered and shared before, before I upload part, because there's so many stuff happening and there's a lot of happy moments that happened in that part. So I'm excited. And I think right about now I'm trying to find the stuff for the cafe, like the espresso and like all that other stuff. So, and the only reason I'm trying to find that is because I didn't feel like going into buy mode and trying to find it. But I'm so glad that they have like select the room, or I don't know what that's called. I call it select the room, and I think it's like the best thing since sliced bread. And I pretty much use that to get the wall decorations and all that stuff, which I don't think it's cheating, but I mean, I don't know, somebody else may think it's cheating and think that I should just go into build, I mean, not build mode, buy mode, and do that. Nobody got time for that. I wanted to get through this build. One, I decided to be the smart one and do it late at night. I was tired and I had class in the morning, so I decided to do it late at night. And 2, it was hot. I was hot. The computer was getting hot. I was surprised I made it through this whole speed build because of the fact that the computer was oh so freaking hot. So I mean, I'm trying to see now like what I'm trying to do, and what I was trying to do is I was trying to find the matching counter to the first color I had, to which I couldn't find it. So I ended up using a different color, to which it was easy for me to find the matching counter for that color of I guess espresso steam thing, where you can also buy like little pastries and stuff like that. And I really had fun doing this, even though this is not my first like big build in The Sims 4, but this is the first time that I'm doing a big build like this. I'm recording it for you guys and putting it up for you guys, because I know you guys used to seeing like little houses that I build and all that stuff in the St. Clair Legacy Challenge. I think that was another big build. Their house is bigger than what it used to be, because remember, they could only fit Delilah and Andrew only had their room and Jalen's room, and I wanted more rooms. Jalen might have other siblings, and well, not might have. They're gonna have more kids. They're just not gonna have a whole lot. Not really many kids I want them to have. Okay, so the roof. I hate the roof part because I can never decide what I want to do with a roof. So it's like I would always change my mind about everything. But the alternative roof that I decided on, I'm really, really, really happy that I decided on it, because I've been having to deal with what I'm with right now, because that looked kind of horrible. I'm not gonna lie, it did. It looked horrible. It looked horrible. It didn't even. It didn't was place. Like, it looked so out of place. I had to find some type of way to sit up, and I think the way that I decided on was pretty. It was a pretty good solution to my problem, because I was gonna go in full rage mode, because I really don't like roofing. The only reason why I like doing roofs for, like, the houses that I built, like Miguel's house and the St. Clair Legacy's house, I call it house. The only reason I liked doing those roofs because they were so simple. Like, I hate doing complex roofs because I know I can't do them. It's not about me lacking the confidence, I guess you could say. It's pretty much about me not like the fact that I just don't like the fact that I have to deal with that sort of thing. And then here I am picking window. I think this is when I make the decision to do that alternative to my roofing problems, because oh my god, really, I was dying. I was failing miserably with these roofs, and I did not know what I was going to do. I was about to curl up in a ball. Like, no, it was serious. Like, I couldn't take it. So these windows here that I'm putting right now, because I totally don't want to keep explaining the whole roof thing. These windows I'm putting in right now, I really like these windows. Like, they did a really good job when it comes to windows. But gates for, like, the fences. The only that I've seen so far is from the Romantic Garden stuff pack, and it's a really adorable gate. Like, it's really, really cute. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with EA, but they need to fix. They need to make some, and then we need some stair rails, the railing for the stairs. We need some of them to match the actual stairs, because or not even that, just match the freaking what the actual, like, they are all, first of all the railings for the stairs are all hideous. And second of all, they don't have anything, there is nothing that matches. Nothing. There are no fences or any type of stairs that match them. Oh, and they need to bring back the spiral stairs in the Sims 3. Oh my gosh. Spiral stairs will save every builder's time and life. That'd be great. And then if they would bring back L-shaped stairs, that would also be great. Because all the big builders, I can see it now. They had L-shaped stairs in the Sims 4. I think all the big builders, like Jane, Deli, and I think all of them would just be so freaking happy. Okay, so now that I'm done with that little, I guess, rant, I'm gonna continue on with the speed build, and now I'm getting these very shuttered windows, and I think I still have BB move object on. I think I still have that on, and if I do, that sucks, because it's like sometimes when you put the windows down and there's windows on top of each other, it just looks weird. So I'm right now. Am I still just doing windows? Like, I got confused as to what was going on. I think I'm still just doing windows, or do I start doing the covering? I think I'm gonna start with the outside part. Now this outside part is so freaking lovely. I love it so much. Now the first time I did this speed build, I did it because I couldn't get Dine Out at the time because I didn't have the internet, and I had the funds to get Dine Out. I was so pissed because I didn't have the internet. But my friend got me a $60 EA card, which, shout out to my friend, he's like the absolute best and he feeds my sim addiction. Yay! So he got me a $60 card because we only could find a $25 card, which I knew kind of sort of wasn't gonna be a dine out. So he got me the $60 one, and we was able to get dine out, and I was able to get two stuff packs. I got the movie hangout stuff pack, and I got the romantic. No, I was able to get three. The movie hangout stuff, the romantic garden stuff pack, and the stuff pack came out. Besides the kids stuff pack, the backyard stuff. Yeah, I was able to get all of that, but you guys won't see anything of that in this speed build. I did this before I even could make the purchase, and it's supposed to be a restaurant at first, but then I said, you know, make it a cafe. Plus, I already started building it, so I didn't want to take things down. Looking great. These wallflowers, these wallflowers from Get Together are my absolute thing to use on a wall. Like, seriously, I'm gonna do another speed build of a bohemian house, and it's just gonna have straight wallflowers. It's not even gonna be no paint. Okay, it's just gonna be filled with nothing but nature. Like, I love those. Those are so cute. Like, I love the plants in The Sims 4, like, hands down. Even when we just had base game plants, there was nothing wrong with them. They were just fine. I thought they were pretty. But adding more flowers with stuff and stuff like that, and trees and stuff like that, just made it more, just made it more. Like, there's nothing to say after that. It's just gave us more to make it, our houses and our lots and community lots, and just look more pretty. Because I just finished building something, but I did not record it. But I will be sharing it, but not until the video about it. Because that's kind of what I do now. I kind of make videos about, you know, some of the, you know, that I don't get to record for you guys. Like, I did Quentin's restaurant for the Dine Out Get to Work mashup Let's Play, and that's what I call it, and that's what I'm sticking to. I did his restaurant for that. I did not get to record it though because of the fact that my fraps. I mean, damn it. Well, anyway, whatever. My fraps was fucking up, and I didn't get to. I didn't get to do shit. I was trying really hard not to use profanity in this video, but oh well, screw it. Because I know there's a lot of little kids, and I don't want to, but it's life. It's gonna happen. Sometimes I'm only human. But anyway, now getting back to the build and stop talking about my humanity. So the alternative that I had from using just a regular roof was to just have like a sunroof kind of thing going on, to which that's pretty much what I end up doing here. And this took me like almost 30 minutes, a freaking hour, to just sit here and draw lines across a freaking roof that's supposed to be there. And as you can see, I skipped one, and I didn't even notice until I was finished with the rest of them. And then I went back and did what I skipped. But I spent almost 30 minutes to an hour on this. 30 minutes to an hour. And then my game was crashing on and off. So 30 minutes to an hour doing nothing but this, and then my game was crashing, and then I actually got it done. I mean, come on. I feel like I deserve some clatter, because the game was driving me crazy with the whole, I'm just gonna crash now, and I just could get upset and get upset and get upset, and I was livid. I was so livid. But what I do after I do all of this for the 30 minutes to an hour, after I finish the speed build, I added some stuff to the roof. But you guys don't get to see that on camera, but you will see it when I share it to the gallery, just to make it look a little bit more green. I added some plants to the top of the little decorated roof we got here. Incorporate that tree that has the lanterns in it that came with the movie hangout stuff pack. But I mean, I didn't know, but that tree is huge. Like, it's so big. I had no idea where I was gonna put it, and I did not want to upset myself. I did not want to upset myself and feel like I set myself up for that for failure from the beginning, and I did not want to do that. So I said, you know what? Mm-mm. Like when I finally got the stuff back, I wanted to incorporate it so bad, but I was just like, no, it just doesn't fit. I don't even know if I did put trees in this part. Did I put trees in the speed build? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been like I think 2 weeks since I did the recording and the actual building, and I swear, I'm so glad it's over because that took forever and a day, and I'm so. Ugh. But will I do it again? Oh, you guys know I'm gonna do it again. You guys know I'm gonna put myself through this torture. Um, I don't consider it. I actually consider building, you know, a peaceful thing. It's just when I'm recording it, I feel like I have to go all out, and I feel like, if I don't make it look pretty for the gallery, people won't download it, and it won't look good, and some of my houses end up being expensive as hell, and I don't get featured in any other. I don't get featured in videos because of the fact that I think mine's expensive. So I think Miguel's house was like what, 79, almost 80,000 simoleons. But the only reason why he can afford it is because he can afford it, like. And then I think I was gonna do a separate video after I finished that video, that speed build video of Miguel's house. After I did that, I was gonna do a separate video where I had another sim living in that house. I just don't remember what it's on, or even if I have that, because I think it's on my laptop, but I don't remember. But anyway, now I just added another floor, or in this case another layer, because there's no floor, because it's a huge cafe. I don't really think I need to add another floor. So I just added another a little layer, and the general idea of this house is that, well, not house, but there you go, that's the general idea. It used to be a house, and it used to belong to an old couple, but their kids grew up, and they got old, and they was just looking to sell the house. Now the house used to be a 5-bedroom, and yes, that place is big enough to hold 5 bedrooms. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a big kitchen. I think there was a little mini office, and the new earner. Oh my goodness, the new owner that bought the house did it to they didn't expand it because it was already huge. It was like a little mini mansion, if you could call it a mansion. Sometimes people think mansions are supposed to have 2 floors, 3 floors, and be all decked out, and no. This was a 1-floor mansion, and if you don't believe that there are 1-floor mansions, there are. I mean, look at Kylie Jenner's house. She don't got no upstairs. Well, I think she doesn't have an upstairs. I don't know. But from the picture I've seen of her house, it doesn't look like she has an upstairs. She doesn't have an upstairs, and her house is worth like $2-point-something million. That's a 1-floor mansion. So they exist. I might do a speed build on that, actually. That's a good idea for a speed build. See, now I'm thinking about it, and I actually do want to do it, and make Kylie Jenner and Tyga and move them in. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Yay! I just gave myself another idea to put myself through a whole lot of torture. So, you guys can be looking for that soon. And I'm just, wow, this really does look like a house. I think that I hit the nail on the head when it came to that. I made it look very homey and very like house. And no, I don't mean homey like, hey, that's my homie. I mean homey as in this house, and it used to belong to somebody. I did it very making it look like that. And when it comes to builds, the only thing I don't like is picking a door, because doors play with my emotions. Doors just be playing with my emotions, really to the point where I'm no. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't wanna. I just don't be wanting to deal with doors, because I don't like any of the doors. I don't like any of the base game doors. They are so gosh darn ugly. They're ugly. They're so ugly. Like the doors, I have a problem with. The couches, I don't have a problem with. Well, some of the couches I got a problem with, but the other stuff, I pretty much really don't have that much of a problem with. Not as much as, oh my God, they are disgusted. We're editing the club room, I believe. Is that the club room? Yeah, that's the club room. I will never why that? Why does it look like I deleted a? Why does it look like a? Oh, I did. I did. That was by accident. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why does it look like I deleted a wall? Okay, so the wall is fixed, and now everything is dark again. But it's supposed to be like, what happened to the light engine? Hello, it's lacking on my game. I don't understand. I think this is before the light. No, this is after the light engine. The light engine came around. The new light engine came around the same time as the transgender thingy, the trans update. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that because I really don't know. But right now I'm just changing all the colors to the bathroom. So I made the men's bathroom brown and the girls' bathroom red. And I think I'm gonna put some pictures in there. Well, I mean mainly just one. The pictures I picked were huge anyway. One picture was a picture of Anna, and don't say I'm saying her name wrong because she says her name like that. So her name is Rihanna. So a picture of Rihanna, I think in like a Catwoman suit, or that might be, I don't know. It's either Rihanna or Halle Berry, one of them. But it's a sexy lady in a Catwoman suit, and I put that in the men's bathroom just because they like seeing women that look good. And in the women's bathroom, I put a picture of Justin Bieber. I think of Justin Bieber. I could be wrong. No, it's a picture of Justin Bieber. I know. I remember. And right now, before we do that, though, we're gonna make this real bathroom and put some toilet paper in the stalls because a bathroom without toilet paper in the stalls is just a big problem. It's just a really big problem. So every time I do a speed build of a community lot, I will have this list. I will list there. It's gonna be there. It's not going nowhere. I just leave it there to make sure I got everything correct. I don't want to do everything wrong. Like that's just no. Don't do it like that. That's not how it goes. It's not how it works. So right about now, I added windows to the top. I don't know why I added these windows. And I just did not have nothing to do. At that point, I got lost and I couldn't decide on what I wanted to do with the rest of the bathroom. To which, now that I think about it, I should have put the windows on the other side. And now I'm thinking about doing that because them being in the front where people can just climb up on something and see them, and that just don't make no sense. But I think now is when I'm adding. Yeah, now is when I'm adding the pictures. So I add the nice little sexy piano. Again, don't say that I'm saying her name wrong because I'm saying it right. That is her. That's even how she. And then I put the picture of Justin Bieber. Fun fact: me and Justin Bieber share the same birthday. Well, actually, since I'm older than Justin Bieber, he shares the birthday with me. Like I came first. Like I don't care what anybody says. Oh my God, you should know. Justin Bieber shares the birthday with me. Like I had the birthday first. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I share a birthday with Justin Bieber. It could have been anybody else in the world, Justin Bieber. It could have been anybody else. Okay, Lord, why? Well, and I guess it's not that bad. I mean, he's not cute anymore. So, I'm done with the bed. I don't know what I end up doing. What do I end up doing? So at this point, I'm lost. Or do I add some more stuff to the club room? Because I know I start doing, I know I start adding like rugs and stuff and really decorating the club room. And this is like a cute little, like, we're going to call it like an artistic club. Where they can, sip on some cappuccino and, have club gatherings and while they sip on some cappuccinos and read books. And the main thing though is the art. the art is the main thing today. There's some easels that I put in there and the couches that I put in there, but the main thing that should be in that room is the easels that I put in there, because that's for the club. It's a painting club, it's an art club, and you know I think it's cool to have an art club. I'm part of the manga in college, and I had, we was gonna go to Comic Con and, art thing and get our comic books done, but that didn't get to happen. But college, I wish we can all just hang out one more time, but people separate and they do their own thing. I unfortunately dropped out of college, so I didn't get to stay and hang out with them as much as I wanted to. And I didn't drop out because I'm like, oh, I can't take this anymore, so I'm just gonna drop out. I dropped out because I was going through some stuff and it was really bad. So to have that club room and make it an art club, it just makes me think back on, my friends. So yeah. And I don't know what we decorated too much in this season. Oh, it is still the club room. Or am I bugging? No, it's still the club room. And I left space on the walls because if they do decide, if they do to, paint stuff, I'm gonna frame it and I'm gonna hang it all around the cafe and around the club room, like, and um I think it's the club to be there. I mean, it's a cafe for a reason. I mean, they go there to meet up anyway. So it's like, why not have a club room in the cafe? Because if clubs go there to meet up anyway, I really don't think that it makes sense to just like not have a club room there. Like some cafes in real life, I wish there was a club room in there. I would say I have a club just cause. But I'm really liking the way this came out. See, that's what I'm talking about. I love them couches, and I think those are base game couches. Like, oh my gosh, unlocked items in there. I don't even know how I have unlocked items available, but they are there. Like the canvases and the canvas cleaner and the sketches that you put on the wall, like those are all unlocked items, and I think you get those from the painting career. Yeah, you gotta reach certain levels, but I don't know. I didn't have like nobody owns this lot, so I couldn't really a couldn't really make it to where I couldn't have the unlocked items. So since they were there, I just decided to. And right about now, I'm editing up a little sitting area, which I think there's at least 2 or 3 little sitting areas, and I'm saving while I do that. The reason why I'm making a sitting area is just in case some club members don't feel like sitting inside their club room for that whole time. They can come outside and read a book and work on their skills, because that's going to be another part of the club, is to build your skills, especially in painting and writing, because I think this is going to be a creativity club. So since it's all about creativity and art comes in many different forms. Like, they can practice music, and if they want to practice music, they can do that in the and add some like cards and stuff like that. But I think if it's gonna be as sophisticated as I think it is, I think I would just end up adding like violin, so they can all learn the violin. But other than that, I think I'm really happy with this build. I'm happy with the way it came out. And right here is our little sitting area, which looks fantastic, by the way. I love all the wall art that I have on the wall. And bare. Like, I do leave some of the wall bare, just in case a masterpiece or somebody ends up being like level 10 or level 9, and you need to get to level 10, and it makes all that noise when you get to level 10 and you master all of that one skill. So yeah, that's what pretty much what that's for. And I'm so happy that I was able to get this up for you guys, and I really want you guys to speak of, because I had a really good time. I had a really good time with speed build, and I thought it was cute, and I get romantic, and I do think that I do think that things would change um, later on in this. Because I think I add a lot of new stuff, to which I'm probably gonna add more to the fact that I got those new stuff packs, especially the romantic garden one. I think there are a lot of flowers on there, like potential, and some just look weird, but they still look pretty because of the colors. Like, I can't lie, I was getting angry because they had flowers that look like cones, and I'm like, what is this? But when I changed it to a different color, a bright color, and I put it on, I said, oh, okay, this will work. This will work just fine. So, I mean, I don't. Am I gonna do an overview on stuff packs and expansion packs? Maybe one of these days. I don't know. But for right now, I like the way everything's going with what I have in mind. Like, the plan I have. I like the idea of having a romantic cafe because, I mean, even though I think, people, even I think people think that it's not really that serious. I think it's serious because of the fact that I absolutely adore this speed build. I have no why. I just really do. I hated the process of it though. Like the pick and the roofing, but when I was done with it, I fell in love with the building. Like, I think that's what it's going to do to you as soon as you download it. You can, I mean, if you want to change stuff up and re-upload it, I give you full permission to do that. But if you're going to upload it, could you please, just just like I did the original, like, could you please do that? That would be great. I'm giving you full permission. You have full creativity on what you want to do. Just as long as you tell people that the original is where it's at, and you add my origin. And you guys can feel my username is Lady with 2 I's, Poison 21. Don't judge me because I made it. I think when I turned 21, I changed my EA account. Or I had to make a new one because of the fact that my old one wouldn't let me in anymore. I have no idea. And you know what? I don't even remember what my name was on my old one. So I just remember Lady Poison 21. So if you guys want to know again, that's Lady with 2 I's at the end. Ladii. Poison. You guys know how to spell poison. 21. It's all together, no spaces. That's it. So this last part that I'm doing, I think this is the last part that I'm doing. I have no idea if this is the last part, but this is the last. Well, this is the last part, unless I'm saving. Yeah, this last part that I'm doing, which I'm just gonna explain everything, is I added a fountain and some really beautiful flowers. And I don't know where them flowers came from. I don't know if it's base game or if it's day or if it's get together. I don't know. It might be get together. If it is, then that is beautiful. But I added those beautiful flowers around the fountain, and I think it just gave a really great aspect. And yeah, see, I knew I wasn't done because I added tables inside, to which I had to do something with the inside because it was so it's freaking huge. But I really like what I did with the place. And I need to add more lights. I do eventually add more lights, but I think what I want to do is I want to change the lights. I'm not making them all the same lights, but I think I want to change the lights up, because I have different lights by the espresso, where you gotta pay for the what's that thing called? Where you gotta pay for the pastries and the lattes and stuff like that, and the coffee. So I'm just like add in some more stuff. And I kind of figured since I had more tables inside, I'm gonna put tables outside instead of the umbrella tables. Now you can see I think I only have 2 umbrella tables, and then I decided to put like chairs and stuff like that. And I'm just mesmerized by this whole thing because I'm really shocked that I managed to do this. And you guys will get to see this again, like I said in part 13, because I do send. I think I send you and Dawn. They haven't spent time together in so long, and I sent there to have like a little chit chat, little date, little cutesy. So I'm adding more chairs, and I think I'm adding some, or am I not? I'm still doing chairs. I'm still adding some chairs and tables, and I think I decided to just put something on top of the table. Now that might not have been in this build, that might have been in the other one, but I don't really know. I really don't remember it like that. Do I start adding stuff, or am I just seeing things? I don't know. I could have sworn I added like a flower or something on top. Because I like adding flowers on top of the tables, like smack dab in the middle. Because I think makes them more calm, and it makes them more comfortable because they're in a very nicely decorated environment. So I think what I'm doing is I'm adding some more is that cabinet? Am I really adding some cabinets? Or is that what's that thing called? No, cabinets. That's what I'm saying. Am I adding cabinets? I really don't know. No. It's more counters. Oh my gosh. I'm so blind. So I'm adding more. Oh, for the other side. Right. So I'm adding basically more counters for the other side of. Because there's 2 espresso. There's 2 espresso stations, because this is a big cafe, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna bring in a lot of Sims. So I'm getting close to the end of the video, and I just want to say landscaping is so much fun. I love landscaping. I love landscaping. I can't mention it enough that I love landscaping. I don't know what it is about plants, but they really just, I really like it. I really like doing it. It looks so pretty, and I wanted to add more stuff to it, but the way I see it now is that I got so used to what I added there already that I don't think I need to do anything else. So right about now, we are nearing the end. So thank you guys for watching this video. I know I probably didn't make sense in like half of it, because you guys, I've been up since like 6 o'clock in the morning, so if I don't make any sense, I'm so sorry. But once again, thank you for watching the video, and be sure to look out for part 13 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Get Together. I don't know why I was about to say generations and then get to it, but I love you all, and thank you so much for the new subscribers who are just saying thank you, and make sure you catch up with my other videos, and the returning subscribers and the viewers, welcome back, and I will see you guys in the middle. And now we're nearing the end, so bye guys.